Hello and welcome back to another. No, we can't say the N word. Welcome back to another episode of the broadcast. As you can see in the chat, we got a little Halloween costumes up.
Oh woo!
The fuck you just say?
I said oh woo! Look, I'll type.
No,
it right
don't.
now.
Please don't.
Penalty.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna. Oh! Look at him go, dude!
Fudge.
Look at him go!
Uh-oh. We have a leaker.
Anyway, we're recording this a little bit earlier in the week, but for you guys, it's gonna go up on Halloween. The Halloween episode. How do y'all feel, everyone? The Halloween episode.
I feel good. I don't think they feel the best because they like.
Yeah, the evil's
Did
leaving
you
their
guys see
body.
about the
Overwatch 2,
thing
yeah.
about Mr. No, fuck Overwatch 2. It's all about planting trees, my guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I did. Actually.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah, they already did 5
Good job,
million
Sebi.
trees.
Yeah.
They already did 5 million trees.
Oh really?
Oh, that's amazing right there. Good for you guys for planting trees.
Oh, after inventing, I saw that one.
Wait, after inventing it, what? What the fuck?
All right. Okay, serious. Is it gonna be spook episode? Do I want to bring my
Yes.
list of spooks?
Oh yeah,
You have a list
yeah.
of spooks?
Justin, explain what we're doing for today.
So
Shit ourselves.
I was telling you, I was telling them before, but Kevin wasn't here. So I had this little thing that I wanted to share. It's like It's like guidelines for exploring an abandoned church and guidelines for like when you're home alone. I found it on Twitter, but I don't know where it is now. So I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it right now.
I thought we were gonna do like an activity or something.
Oh, not really.
Like, all right, whatever. This is a podcast. We're not supposed
Oh
to.
wait,
be
we're
like,
not doing an activity. Wait.
No, we're supposed to be talking. We're supposed to be talking about things. We're supposed to be discussing about things. Did I say talking? Yeah, we talk in this podcast.
No, I thought we don't.
I thought we were gonna talk
Fuck
about.
you.
A
Oh, I
list
found
of
I found the guidelines.
Dude, I'm gonna give you a third ass cheek. All right.
So okay, so
What?
y'all ready to hear this?
You heard
Y'all
me?
ready to hear this?
Yo, I'm ready, dude. I got like one cheek on, one cheek off, like the chair, cause I'm fat. All right, lay it on.
I feel you, man. I feel you. I got to put a belt on. I got to put a boomerang. Anyway,
What's this Overwatch 2 bullshit?
so
Oh, yeah.
Hugo's nothing.
Who the fuck's typing on like
A
some
Nokia
fucking
phone.
Nokia, my guy?
Me,
I've been
sorry.
wearing the same skinny jeans for 2 years.
Oh, you have something.
Off. That's how fat I am.
All right,
I smell.
ass wipe.
Oh yeah. Before.
Basically.
Okay,
Is that how you warm up for the podcast?
Yeah.
before we continue, you guys can chat a little bit. I'm gonna deafen myself because
Why?
I need to say
Why?
Gonna kill himself?
no, because I need to say something about my channel, like what's going on my channel real quick. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And
All right, yeah, go ahead, dude.
Okay, guys. So I am deafened, and I'm sorry. I meant to say this at the beginning, but I know it's like we're like a few minutes in, maybe like 3 minutes in. But if you're still listening to this, there's gonna be jump scares in the episode. Sebi on his soundboard, he put some spooky sounds. On his soundboard, and hold on, I'm just texting him back. Hold up. Okay, so I texted him back. Oh shit. So there's gonna be some jump scares. So just be warned. I didn't want James and Kevin to know, because it won't make it scary. So he's got some like loud sounds. So just be aware. If you're falling asleep this episode, I don't know what you're gonna do about that. But yeah, that's all I want to say. By the way, what I was saying before, that like I need to give you guys an update what's going on my channel. Nothing is happening on my channel. I just need like an scapegoat to give you guys a warning. So yeah, jump scares. So just beware. And I'll be reading some guidelines. So let's hear it, guys. All right, guys.
Yeah,
who's ready to hear? Who's ready to hear some?
After the podcast.
Yeah.
Who's ready to hear some spooky guidelines?
Me.
All right, here goes nothing.
Sure, why not?
A guide to exploring abandoned churches.
Okay. Before we go, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right.
All right, don't let the toilet demon get you. It
I'm
gives
sorry,
it
that was
happens.
supposed to be a joke. All right, whatever. Fuck you.
Joe? Who's Joe?
Did you hear that Joe went on the mountain?
I heard that
Yeah.
when
Mountain
you go
your
into
mama?
a haunted church, never shout Joe 3 times.
Joe.
Joe, Joe.
All right, here we
Shout
go.
Joe 3 times, spin around 3 times, blow out your candle. When you light it back up, there'll be Joe sitting right in front of you.
With shit in your pants. Okay. A guide to exploring abandoned churches. Number 1. If you go alone, don't bring a flashlight. You'll see things you don't want to.
Wait, Justin.
No, really?
Bringing the flashlight.
Before, just to save time, in any of the steps, is there one that has to do with step like number something? Don't tranquilize yourself.
Yeah, it says like step number 37. Do not use one of the bathrooms because the Antichrist will grab your nutsack and pull you down.
What?
The
Okay.
Antichrist.
That sounds legit. That sounds legit.
All right.
Bro, that's
Number-
not-
Number two. Don't bring groups bigger than
Not
12.
Erica, Erica. I meant Erica. I'm sorry.
Ariga.
All right. Number 2. Don't bring groups bigger than 12. Because I don't know if you know this, but it's a
I'm
reference.
gonna bring 30.
It's a reference to the. It's a reference to the what's it called?
Bible?
Yeah, the Bible. The 12 apostles.
actually?
Yeah. The 12 apostles. It was supposed to be like 13 apostles, but Judas
12 big boobs.
Judas actually killed himself and betrayed God. So now there's only 12 apostles. So don't bring more than that. Don't bring more than 12, guys.
Also kill himself.
Number 3. Bring water and some snacks, but no wine.
Alone?
That's why would you bring wine?
Because get drunk in an
That's such a-
abandoned church, dude. Also, what if you don't bring water and snacks? Will you get like fucking ripped apart by Satan?
Yeah, say he loves animal crackers, so just bring animal crackers.
Alright. I always have like a box of fucking animal crackers like to go.
Uh
Alright.
oh.
Okay, so
Okay then. Oh, I think you got like blue
Uh-oh.
screen because I went offline.
Alright, continue.
really? Kevin had to leave?
No, I think he'll come back. I think he just
I
died.
think he went, I think he the devil got him. Don't deal with the devil.
He said the Bible. He's dead.
Okay, next one. If you have to sleep there, sleep in the sanctuary, but not on a pew.
Oh, that was a Cuphead song.
Yeah.
I just got that. I was like, what the fuck is that song? I recognize it, but I'm sorry. Okay.
Next one. If you try to read the hymnal, the words won't be English anymore.
Wait. Can you go back to the step with the whole
Try to-
sleeping one?
Alright.
You did-
If you have to sleep there, sleep in the sanctuary, but not on a pew.
What's a pew? Is that what?
The
that's
like the
what I
bench, like the chairs,
Yeah,
the long
yeah,
benches
yeah,
in the
yes.
church.
said. Yeah.
All right. Next one. The Bibles will be blank until you confess.
Confess to what?
You know, well, they usually have a confession. Like you know how churches like they have like a confession booth. Where like you sit in one booth.
Confess your sins. Is that what you do? You just confess your
Yeah,
sins?
you confess your sin, and like on the other side, there would be like a priest or something, and then you'll say your sin, and he'll be like, "I forgive you, my child." But about that, the next one actually says, "Don't."
Oh, I'm so sorry. My Discord just like crashed.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
But about the confession booth, the next step actually says, "Don't go into the confession booth. The man talking to you is not the priest, and you don't know what he really is."
What the fuck?
Ooh.
What does that mean? Isn't it a fucking confession booth of a fucking abandoned church? Why would there be someone in there?
You don't know what he really is, so don't
He
go in there.
whispers to you, "Big boobs."
Alright, great.
He's like, "Spell icon."
All right.
No!
Alright. Alright, and okay, before we continue on,
I'm scared, dude. I'm sure.
Put on your diapers. I'm just-
yeah. I just want. How do you guys feel right now?
I'm scared, dude. Like I'm like looking around me, like I'm checking for like ghosts and shit. But I know there's.
I think this is interesting, to be honest.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like how I was I feel like how I was when I was watching Man of Medan for the first time. Shooketh.
Big boo.
All right. Continue onwards.
Okay.
Kev-
Here is the next step.
All right.
All right.
Turn behind you.
Hold on, Sebby, I'm gonna have to ask you to silence your Nokia.
I'm sorry. Again, I'm trying to switch up something.
Stop texting your Roblox girlfriend.
But I love her.
All right, guys.
Gosh, dang it.
Complete
Yeah.
silence for this next one. Complete silence for this next one.
No, we don't.
I'll mute. I
Oh.
mute myself, but I won't
No,
definitely.
no, no, don't. We should. I should listen.
Sure,
Okay.
alright.
The next step. The cross on the wall changes locations. Don't look at it for too long.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a cross in my room. Oh shit! I look right next to me and there's a cross. Why is there a cross?
Don't look! Don't look! Ah! You scared me.
I'm legitimately like. All right, guys. I'm legitimately not trying to look at it right now. Like, all right. So you know when
No,
my
but
stepdad passed away.
this is on an abandoned church. This is not like your house.
Oh wait, I'm such a shithead. Why did I? All right,
Guys,
wait, you know when my god. Oh,
look at it.
Behind you, watch out!
don't drop your crucifix. Alright, but when my stepdad passed away, I got like these cards and shit, and there's like a big ass cross that's facing me. Like I usually don't have it on my desk. I don't know why it's here today.
Uh-oh.
Like what the fuck?
Uh-oh, stinky.
Yeah.
Shut up, Kevin.
Probably
I'm gonna
you
leave
should-
it there
You should probably
because-
you should probably have your lights on if you don't want to get more spooked.
Yeah, my lights are
Oh,
on.
I should have had my lights
Oh
on.
yeah,
Actually, I have it
I'm
on.
gonna do that. I'm gonna do that too.
What, turn your lights off?
Yeah, I'm turning my lights off. Extra spooky.
Should I turn my lights off?
And I'm
My
a
lights are
skeleton
usually
on my-
off.
Oh god. Well, okay. I have a lamp in the back. I kind of want to turn my lights off.
I'll turn mine off. Why the fuck
Fuck it.
not?
Let's turn.
I'm gonna
Let's
turn
turn the
mine
lights
off.
off.
No.
Guys, we all have to prove we have the lights off. Besides the
Alright.
ones that don't have
Ah,
face
my
cams.
headphones.
I don't have to
Alright.
prove anything.
Lights are off, fam. Lights are off.
Oh, you look so scary.
Okay, I'm
You.
James.
What?
I saw your webcam, and you should have looked behind you.
Ah! No, that's like. That's like.
Oh no,
how I
it's
have-
Mason.
Do you know how I have like the mirror behind me? It's just like the brightness of the computer reflecting off the mirrors.
Oh, that's why. It looks
okay.
so weird.
I'm a little pussy, so I have my lights off, but there's a lamp on Jiky's desk that's on.
He's done.
loser. If we're being entirely honest, my TV is on. It's kind of like lighting up the whole room, but like, whatever.
I thought
The
you were.
only thing
I
the
thought you
only
were-
thing that's on in my room is just my monitor and my PC.
Yeah, there's a light in Jakey's. There's a lamp on Jakey's dong. That's what I heard.
My TV's on. I don't know if that counts,
It,
but
it
it's only
doesn't
lighting
matter.
up like it's lighting up the section of my room that I am not in. So, but
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Alright, because if
Okay,
it
let's
wasn't on, my room
continue.
would be
Let's
pitch fucking
continue.
black.
Okay.
Alright,
Guys,
yeah,
say
next
Joe
one,
3
next
times
one,
in the mirror.
Next one. If you see someone praying at the altar, don't approach them. If they approach you, don't talk to them. Leave immediately.
Wait,
So
what if
that's
I
Why?
talk to him?
This is an
Obvious.
abandoned church.
Yeah.
Why would there be somebody praying at an abandoned church?
No, it's
That's the
supposed
thing.
To be
It's like a
ghost.
yeah. It's
a
like a
ghost.
Yeah, I
demon.
know. It's a ghost. It's a
Oh
demon.
my God. So,
Oh, ooh,
Next one.
Spooky, scary.
If you hear the organ playing while you're in the basement, know that
Oh, shh.
know that your time
it
is
just-
running out.
It's just
oh
like-
shoot.
And then someone
my
just starts
God.
singing, "Let me eat your ass."
Bro, that would be so fucking scary.
Nigga, that was so scary, dude. Oh,
Okay, whatever. Let's continue.
Alright. If it plays while you're in the
Kevin,
sanctuary,
you lucky
Shut up!
bastard.
What happened?
shut up!
What
what's
happened?
going on?
That was so scary, dude.
What happened?
I kind of took a shit, you know.
No, what happened,
Alright,
James?
what happened, James? What happened?
Nah, nothing, dude.
Nothing.
What?
Bro, I think he has all his lights on. He has all his lights on.
It's not that.
Guys, I got 2 bars. My voice connection's going down.
Kevin, should I tell him or no?
No.
No.
Yes, tell us.
No. Alright, continue the story.
It's a picture, bro. I'm in the church right now.
You'll find it out. You'll find it out.
Okay, yeah, we'll find out.
When-
Everyone will find out
When you
later.
watch the video back.
Oh, okay. Okay. If the organ plays while you're in the sanctuary, your time is up.
What happens when your time is up?
If it's
you
in the
gotta leave.
basement, then your time is running out. If it plays when you're in the sanctuary, your time's up. So you're like fucking dead, right?
Yeah.
But
Pato pe-
but that's scary, dude. If I even heard like a sound that I didn't make, I'd be like fucking out of there. Like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Also, if I like, I would never do this alone. Like, I would never do this in general. But if I had to, do this, I would never do this alone.
I'd probably do it. Like,
You're just with a friend,
James,
and
you
then
don't.
you hear noise like, what was that? What was
I'm
that?
fucking retard, that's why I would do it.
I kind of pooped my pants.
I pooped myself.
I just made
this part.
solids.
Bro,
If
I would do this, but I'd bring like 30 people along. Like just
No.
You can't bring more than 12.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'd bring like 30. I'd bring like 50, dude. Like even Beck people, I just don't.
What
mind.
what
So-
if you
I
You
bring,
bring
like,
the whole
fucking
army.
shirt.
Just bring the whole army.
to bring the fucking.
what happens if you bring like 12 people and like someone's finger would like
What the fuck are you talking about?
more than 12?
Kevin, you're dumb. You're dumb as fuck.
What happens if you bring a disembodied head along with?
Like yeah, there's like someone still there.
What if I brung 12 people and my mother's
It's like
Anyway.
just say brung? What if I brung 12 people? Are you fucking good?
Anyway, next step. Okay. Y'all so rowdy.
Hey,
Okay. Take whatever you want, but if you find out that one of your possessions is missing, don't look for it. Let them have it. It's not worth your life.
oh damn.
grab the wall.
Why would I take something from an abandoned church?
Yeah. Unless it's like
Sebi's playing like those creepy sounds. I'm pretty sure you guys like fucking planned this.
What? What are you talking about?
whatever. Can we just get to
If you find a rosary, don't put it on. It won't help.
Wait, what's a rosary?
I think it's one of those like bead. I think I used to have.
Oh
one.
yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about?
Necklace.
Yeah,
necklace.
and it has a cross on it. Yeah. I used to have them. My grandma used to give me them, and then I don't know what happened to them.
They disappear.
But when I was little, I actually really liked wearing it. I was like, yeah, Jesus.
Still don't go to Lighthouse Club.
Okay, next step. The water isn't holy anymore. Throwing it on the demons in the shadows won't work.
The demons in the
I was
shop.
gonna say, what's the point of mentioning that? But that last part makes sense.
Okay. Next one. Drink the wine if you wish to never leave. Ooh.
Why would you drink a big boy?
Yeah, let's drink some wine.
Get crunk up tonight.
Expired. I think
You're just
you-
like with
I
the
don't-
demons, and you guys are just having like a huge ass
I
party.
think you won't even die to the demons. I think you die to the poisoning of the expired wine.
like the demons come up from the basement. Like, what the fuck is going on over here? And like, there's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of
You
people
drinking my
dancing.
fucking wine.
There's a bunch of people dancing, and now
that's
watch
for
me
my
whip. Watch me whip,
That's for my best friend's baby shower. Why are you drinking that shit?
bruh.
Yeah. Sorry, I just turned my air conditioner on because it's too
Why was?
quiet in my
All right,
room.
next one. Don't get separated from your friends, dumbass.
Don't get separate, friends.
Dumbass.
Don't get separated from your friends. Okay, next one. If you spend the night, leave at sunrise. Otherwise, you'll enter another plane of reality with no way back.
What the fuck?
Yo, this kind of sounds like the back room.
Shut up.
I'm gonna turn my lights on because I just got a breeze like behind my back, like as if like, something was just like.
My guy, you have your air conditioner on.
Now you guys have to stare at that
Shut up.
image. Well,
God damn it! Why is it freaking like?
Bugs Bunny.
Small chungus. Anyway, next one. If you don't spend the night, leave through the doors you came in.
Why?
What if it's a window?
No, you can't. That'd be the
What
way
if
you
you
entered.
come
The
in?
way you entered, that's the way you gotta leave.
Alright.
So if you dug your way in
How many
there,
steps? You gotta dig your way out, or use the tunnel, I guess. Whatever.
all right, another one. You might look behind you after leaving and see that the church isn't there anymore. It means that they took what they wanted.
Okay.
And
Yo, guys.
okay, and then this is the last one. This is the last one. The final step.
Disabled sans.jpg.
The fuck?
I just saw a notification just pop up and it's called disable_sands.jpg.
What were we talking about again?
I mean, it's getting too spooky. That's why.
Disabled
All right,
sands.
this is the last step.
Alright.
Last step. Never enter the same abandoned church twice, especially if you forget something inside. That's a lure. On your second tour through, they will know enough about you to keep you there.
Wait.
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 Sound effect. What?
Side effect. Wait, guys. Wait. Let me say something real quick.
What?
Freaking doesn't like the step before, like it says you can't like the church would be gone after.
Yeah.
Wait, what? It did?
Look behind you.
Oh
the
yeah,
church
that's if
wouldn't
you
be
look
there.
behind you.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute. If you look back in the church isn't there, how would you go back? Like, say, like you left like your $100 phone in there. Or, maybe
That's a
like,
badass phone, a $100 phone.
Yeah, $100 phone.
Like, what if you left like your like $1,000 phone in the fucking church, and then you look back, it's just fucking gone. Like,
oh wow, my phone's not there.
Yeah, they took
Time
what
to
they
get
took
the
what
new
they wanted.
iPhone
They
11.
took your phone. So yeah, that was a guideline of a spooky church. Now,
that sucked. That was fucking like.
Yeah, that was
pan-
ass.
That was pants, dude. I want something scary.
Oh my fucking god, dude. You're so
okay, you
It
actually.
just sounds like it sounded like fucking like the Gibby video, like Gibby, and then it just slammed.
Guys, I'm looking up. Look, there's one that says guideline for a pap smear. What the fuck's a pap smear?
I don't
What is it? What is it?
Happy tapioca.
Shut
Is that
up.
what it's called? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that what it's
I know
called?
what that is.
It's where you get anally fucked.
All right. I have I
Wait,
have
wait,
a
wait.
story.
Ooh.
What was that? All right. Okay. So,
I think that might have been the scariest part.
Yeah.
there was this kid. All right. There was this kid. He died.
Fell asleep.
Yeah. You guys heard about the kidnapping?
What happened?
He woke up.
Oh my god.
I got, when Justin told me that joke,
Yeah, you were like,
got
wait, what
R
happened to the
slash
kid?
wished. I got r/wished.
It's like, what happened to the kid? Is he okay? I hope he's okay.
He woke up. He got a headache and shit. Like, bro.
But wait, what was the story? What was the story? What was the story?
That was the story.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, I don't know. What was the story?
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Disabled sands.jpg.
Yeah.
I just cracked my arm. I was just like, no, crack me harder.
I can't stop looking at the gas, dude. It looks like he's like in pain.
He's like, oh.
Gaster Blaster.
Fuck, I'm trying to find more guidelines.
Yeah, I guess.
Gaster's a whole nother character.
Oh.
What about the cactus guy?
What cactus guy? My ass?
Yeah, that one.
Bro.
Guys, playing.
Come here, bitch.
No.
You guys know that one video's like, who's that big bitch over
Like, who?
there? It's Justin like trying to get another scary story.
I'm trying. What is it? You're clapped.
Yo, mama. Oh.
Go.
Okay, actually, you know what? In the meantime, Kevin, can you tell your story? What's your scary,
What story?
spooky?
No.
You said you had a story. Oh no, it was the
No,
kidnapping thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you
That-
fuck.
Yeah, he woke up.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I got one.
What?
Oh.
My
Alright,
light.
so I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I told you guys. I'm 100% sure I didn't tell James, but unless I did, I don't know. But there's this old story. It's like I think it takes place in like Japan. I think it was.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, not this story. You literally like didn't tell it correctly the last
Well,
time.
let's hear it.
No, because I couldn't finish it because you guys kept interrupting me. So the whole story is that it's about this girl who has like a, I think it's a boyfriend or her husband who like works and stuff. But while she's walking around, she goes she sees if people are glancing at her,
Mhm.
and if she does catch anyone, she would say, do you think I'm pretty, or am I pretty?
No, you an
Mhm.
ugly ass.
No, you fucking ugly. Okay, bro.
Yeah. So she would just keep doing that, and then one day the
Probably fucking
husband
Kale in the bowl,
or
bitch.
boyfriend was really
Fucking
mad
no.
or something, and
Uh-huh.
got tired of it. So he like took it out on her,
Uh-huh.
and got his some like knife or just like katana or something like that,
Oh shit.
and cut her like face, like her mouth
Katana.
area
Looking like the Joker.
Uh-huh.
to it.
And
And she
that's how
later bleed
Leatherface was made.
And then so now there's like this,
That's
she
how
haunts
Leatherface. Yeah.
now she haunts the area, and
Leatherface
how it
was in
works is that
Japan.
apparently she goes for little kids, which is weird.
Pedophile.
She's
Danger,
like,
danger!
she's a girl who looks like normal and stuff. She has like those like surgeon masks that like people wear or something.
Basically the
Mm.
mask that covers your mouth.
Yeah, she wears that, and then she would go up to like a kid she sees, and she would be like, "Do you think I'm pretty?"
And what do
And
you
then,
say?
And then they'd be like,
And
no,
then-
you an ugly asshole. And
and
she'd
then
be
depending,
like, oh my God.
it's
Hey,
saying
like a
either
6 out of
yes
10.
or no. Are you saying yes or no? She'll take off the mask, and it'll have a disgusting, like disfigured mouth, and like just this gaping hole that reveals her throat, and
mama.
like the rest of her like jaw,
Mm-hmm.
and then she asks the kid, am I pretty?" And then
Now.
and then if they say no, she'll kill them. I think that's how it goes.
Sexy.
And then-
Both of them, they're dead. Like even if you say
Yeah,
yes or
and then
no.
if you say yes again, she'll just keep going. She'll just keep like asking the question
God damn
of
it,
different things.
Oh god.
So like it's like
So you're
impossible.
just kind of trapped there?
but yeah, but there, but some kids.
There's
Oh,
one.
can-
There's
can-
oh,
That's what I was gonna bring up. But
Oh.
some kids found out a trick in order to like get away. So basically,
Yeah, say no you. It works.
No, they say no. The trick is that if you say so, it would confuse her long enough for you to run away. So,
You're like,
Damn.
bye, bitch.
yeah.
Kevin, I can't believe you got away.
What? Oh, shut up. Jesus
I don't know.
Christ.
I think Kevin said the N-word before.
Yeah, that's what
No.
I was thinking.
No,
Maybe.
no.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
I'll edit it out. It's fine.
On the spooky episode?
I'm sorry.
Oh, the scariest thing is I trusted
Oh.
you.
At least it wasn't me this time.
Yeah.
I have another story, but I'm gonna give one of them my stories. Because I have three. That was one of them.
I actually have one.
two more.
I have one.
I'm gonna give it to
Alright,
Justin.
no one wants to hear your fucking
What?
story,
Or
Justin.
if it's just because I know me and Justin were talking about it. And wait, what's your story, Justin?
Well, it's another like scary urban thing about Japan that I watched a video on.
My legs hurt.
Oh,
It's like an
is
animated
it,
story.
is it about an elevator?
No.
Baldy.
Just say yours, and I'll give you my elevator one.
Yo.
and then
Papa
I'm gonna
Bucky.
say another one.
Okay, so basically, in Japan, there's this.
Sorry, I freaked the fuck out. I'm so sorry. I don't know why, but I think my
What?
brain just like my brain was like, you just heard a whisper, and then I just started fucking freaking out. Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
know why
not
Kevin's just
funny.
like, I'm sorry, I just freaked the fuck out.
I was like, I grabbed my phone, I turned on the fucking flashlight, thinking like someone's fucking behind me, but I'm just stupid, and my brain thought they heard a whisper, and I'm like, bruh.
Okay, now I'm gonna turn on my second lamp on my desk. Now, there we go. Okay, so basically,
You like broke your fucking mind.
this-
Right there.
this-
You're like,
sorry. So basically, there's this urban legend in Japan, where there's this tall lady in a
Oh.
straw hat,
Wait,
and
before you
she
continue,
abducts children.
that was actually one of my stories too. Okay, so then I'll just do the elevator one. Okay,
Alright.
never mind.
Baldy.
Continue.
She You know, it's
Sorry.
telling scary stories in the dark. I should probably put pants on and have like a knife in my hand.
Puts like
You
a
put
puts like
pants on. Do you
You
record
just run
these
outside.
Duh.
Was it hot?
doesn't?
no,
He's
they
in
can see
his
me.
boxers. He's in his boxers.
Oh, he's like
Scratching-
fucking.
He's in his
His dick
boxers
is
so he can.
fine,
So he
man.
can
Dick
easily.
out, shirt on.
So anyway,
He's in his boxers so he can easily scratch his
Just letting the berries fly, you know.
alright. So anyway, I don't remember. I remember her name. It's like some long Japanese name. But we'll
Yeah.
just call it like we'll just call it like the tall
Uh,
woman. But like she
wait,
Oh,
basically
I
like
was
she
gonna say
basically.
female slender. She goes by female.
Hiroshima Watanabe.
Don't look at me.
Nagasaki?
Hey, wait, what did she go by? What did she go
Oh
by?
my god, my ears.
Female slender man.
Look at
I'll just call her tall woman. Okay, so
No.
basically,
Big bitch.
so basically, she abducts children.
She doesn't.
Yeah, she abducts children, and then there's a
She
story
doesn't.
of how this girl visited her grandparents during this.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
by the way, before I continue, I just want to know, they made a hentai about the tall woman.
What?
So
Why do we need to know this?
don't ask me how I know that. Anyway, so
Oh
a girl.
no! I just got spooked.
What?
I heard
That's
the
a scary-
I heard the lights turn on, but then the lights are still off.
Shut up! Stop!
Like I heard the light switch go on.
Okay, now I'm turning my
I think my family's home.
Now
I
I'm
think it's
turning
my
the
family
flashlight
home.
on my phone on, and it's putting it everywhere. I have
I
3
feel-
lights in
oh
my
my
room.
God.
I have 3 lights in my room.
Wait, make
No,
your
I
monitor
can't
brightness
deal with this, so
max.
hold
Make
up.
your monitor brightness
Yeah,
max.
I'm
can't
turning on
fucking
Discord light
deal
mode.
with this.
I'm turning on
I
Discord
can't.
light mode.
You know my section, right?
Alright, the story.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna turn my light on. Fuck this.
I just turned my lights on because I'm so fucking like done with life.
All right, the light
you
is on,
bunch of-
baby.
Bunch of pussies with your lights on.
James, you're in total
You know,
darkness. If you get
like,
fucking
my
abducted,
house
then-
is-
Dude, I live. I was born
I
to
live.
die. Alright? I was born
Oh,
so why was you born in there?
aren't we all born to die? Yo,
I
who
was-
just
I was-
like fucking like punched the metal chain?
I died
Oh
to
no!
Oh
No, my chains! Someone's escaping prison.
Okay, anyway, there's this girl.
Yo,
in
that's the scariest sound of all.
there was this girl in Japan, who like doesn't really visit her grandparents much, but when she went to Japan, she went to her grandparents' place and she was just playing in the backyard, and then like she has her neighbor's hedge, which is like really big, and then she sees something over the hedge, and like there's like this, and then she sees like at the end like there's like a little gap between the first hedge and the second hedge, and there's like this tall woman, and she
Giant
and then
woman.
she's saying this, and like she gives off the noise, like she sees her and she's giving off the noise. I don't remember the noise, but it was like doo-doo.
That was the noise.
Oh yeah,
The-
that's it.
Sticky boopy monkey.
doo-doo. And then the girl was like confused, and then the tall woman like disappeared behind the hedge, and the tall woman disappeared behind the hedge,
I
and
have
then
a
like
question.
the girl ran back inside.
I have a
What's
question.
what?
What the fuck is a hedge? Is that just
Oh,
like
like a
hill?
tall
It's
bush,
like
a tall
a big
bush.
Bush.
Oh, a
Yeah.
bush. Alright, I'm
A
sorry.
big
I don't
bush,
know.
big boy bush, you know?
I think I had a hedge in my fucking.
Do
yard
you
once.
guys know the movie Over the Hedge?
Yeah.
Kevin, shut up!
Sorry.
Fucking love that movie, bro.
Sorry.
Anyway, so she
Kinda
went back
retarded.
inside and she
Have
told,
some loops.
and then she told her grandparents what happened, and then the
Turn
grandpa,
around. They're both the old lady with the straw hat.
and then the grandpa start
Never
like they
turn
both
around.
start freaking out, and then like the grandpa would be like, stay right here, I'll be right back, and then when he comes back, he brings back a little.
Gets out
like
the
a
shotgun.
little like old lady or man or whatever,
Asswipe.
and like she gives like guidelines on how
This
to
is Bobby.
yeah, and she gives on guidelines on how to get rid of her, so, like cause like they don't want the lady taking away the girl, so she has to stay in a room, and she stayed in a room and locked all the doors and windows and
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Wait, why would there be a fucking window?
Well,
In,
like
in the safe room. Why the
The
fuck
house.
would they put him in a
Because they're in a house, stupid.
What if they like go into like the
Yeah.
basement?
And
or
plus,
the attic or
it's like traditional Japanese houses, so I don't even think they have windows in like a room. But like, or I don't know. But so like,
No, there is a window. There is a window. There is a window. I don't know the story.
so they locked the door.
Ah, shit, there's so much
So
crap on
they
my
locked the door, locked the doors, boarded up the windows or whatever, and then
Close
that
her.
and then she told him the little girl to don't open this up until like sunrise, and then
She's like, I'm gonna fucking open this shit.
and-
Like, so
and-
she
and-
opens it, she
and
fucking
then you
gets
know you're
stabbed.
safe. Like don't open up until sunrise, and then you know you're safe. And then like she gives her a bucket, and she's like good luck, and like the girl, like so the girl if she has to
Who
use
the
the
fuck
bathroom.
would say good luck after
If
like
she has
they're
to use,
about
if
to
she
die?
has to, if she has to use the bathroom, she just goes in the bucket.
And took a fat shit.
What if like she just like fucking like no I'm sorry, she
What
just,
she
like,
talked about before this? What did she talk about before
why
this?
She Taco
what if
Bell.
she like pees so much like that the bucket's full and then she like has to take a shit like there's not enough space.
Dunkers. Dude, dunkers.
What if she like pees before she poops? Like every time she like poops, there's like a splash of pee goes up her asshole. She's like, oh.
Wow.
Wait, what if she has to wipe? What if she has to wipe?
She got close for a reason.
That's what your left hand is for, dude.
Yeah.
And if you're a lefty, just be a righty.
Yeah, because
Anyway.
You're right.
Anyway,
it's not that
so-
hard. Just
oh yeah, and
Couple
before
months
they
of
board up the
practice.
room, they put candles in the four corners of the room.
Oh yeah.
what the fuck? This is like some goddamn ritual.
Yeah, no, it's like
They
keep it
also
safe.
they put rice.
Yeah, and
or
rice.
something.
So
Yeah.
they
Rice for eat and candle for seed.
so they kept her there, and then like she tried to fall asleep and stuff, but during the middle of the night she heard his
Noise.
she heard her grandpa
Her.
knock on the door, and he's like, are you okay in there? I can come in there if you want. I can come in there if you want. And then like she almost opened up the door, but then she remembered that
Wait,
the lady.
I'm
What?
sorry. I'm sorry. Your fucking mic cut out. I didn't hear anything. All I heard was Grandpa knocking on the door, and then you cut out for so long, and I was like, oh shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna repeat it. So
sorry,
her
I'm
grandpa
sorry.
was knocking on the door, and he said, are you okay in there? Or I can come in there if you want. And then she felt so relieved, but she almost opened up the door, but then she remembered to not open up the door at any circumstance because the lady told her that that it could be the tall lady like in disguise. So just don't open it. So then she didn't open it.
Clever
And then like she
Wait,
she
wait,
managed
she opened
to,
it?
No, she didn't. She did not.
Oh, okay.
She didn't open it, and then like so a few hours passed, and he managed until
Wait.
sunrise, and like they were all relieved. So they packed up her things and went back to America.
wait,
And went back to America to her
wait.
home. What?
Wait, I'm sorry, but you missed the important part, the biggest part where she has the window, and like she looks out the window, and then she almost like opens it and looks at, like if sees like the woman and stuff. Like that was a big part. Don't you remember that part?
What?
No,
That's not how
the
the
one,
story
yeah,
goes.
the one,
That
the
was
one
the
I
part.
saw. I didn't mention that part.
I saw they
The,
did.
the one that I heard is that she almost opens the door and then all the
Yeah, I
like the
heard-
rice
yeah.
turns fucking like black or some bullshit.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
she and then she runs out the door and goes to like the grandparents' room, I think it was.
Yes,
and then,
yes, that's the one I heard. That's the one I heard.
And then
But they
and then
mentioned something to do with the window. They mentioned something to do with the window.
I did not heard anything about no window.
Fuck.
Yeah, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Nice window.
No, but they actually did mention something to do with the window. I know for a
I
fact.
don't know. I
She
don't.
looked
I
out the
don't-
window.
The one I saw, they
The
didn't
sky
mention,
is
the
falling.
window.
The sky was
But
falling.
the way mine ended was
Took a little-
she
She
survived
gets
she
ripped
survived the room. She survived staying in the room, and then she went to her grandparents' room, and they packed all her things and went back to her. She flew back to her home in America, and like she has not been in Japan ever since for a few years, and then like she's like a teenager or something,
Yeah.
but or like I don't know, adult maybe.
No, it was a teenager.
Okay, a teenager.
Or like a young
Like,
adult. Or a young
yeah.
adult.
She's
and then
32.
and then she heard the news that her grandpa in Japan had gotten cancer, and like she need and like he
Oh no.
and like the girl wanted to support her grandpa. The girl wanted to support her
Dude,
grandpa,
fuck that old asshole.
and like she was talking to the grandma on the phone, and he's like, oh no, but remember you can't set foot back here, because the tall lady. And it's like, no, it's fine. It's been years and I've been safe. Nothing's happened to me. You can't stop me from. It's okay. You can't stop me from going to Japan and visiting with grandpa. You know I love him. And he's like,
Why doesn't the
okay,
grandma just come
sweetie.
here?
And he's like, okay, sweetie. Have a
Okay,
safe
you
have a safe flight or
yogurt.
something. But then
Greek yogurt.
all of a sudden, after she hangs up, she hears the sound behind her. Dun dun, dun dun, dun dun.
Uh-oh.
And then the story ends.
Yeah, and that's how the story ends.
Wait, she went to Japan? What?
No, she was planning on going. She was
No,
planning on
it
going
just
back
ends
to Japan.
abruptly like that.
Yeah,
it
she,
just ends
she was
Oh,
planning on going
okay.
back to Japan, but all of a sudden she heard a tall lady behind her. So,
Okay.
what was your
so,
story?
This is the last. I think this should be the last story for the podcast.
Yeah.
Because it's been so long and it's getting
No,
late.
it hasn't.
Spooky. Yeah, we
Yeah,
started
we
at 6.
We started at like 6:40 or something.
Yeah, whatever. Okay,
Bro,
so
it's only been like 20 minutes.
okay. So this is
20
the
minutes.
elevator. There's
Oh,
the
the
40 minutes.
elevator, the elevator,
Gang,
sorry.
gang.
Everybody know about the elevator.
Shut up and let Debbie talk.
I did
Okay,
not
so-
know.
Okay,
Wait,
so
wait,
there
wait,
is.
wait. I'm trying to remember a story. Hold up. You
Bruh.
can keep on. You can keep on going.
Okay, so there's a story about the it's about this famous like I want to say celebrity like girl in Japan, and she was staying at a hotel, and the she
Hotel,
was
motel,
getting- and
holiday
the-
inn.
Yeah, and the hotel like who's the person who stands like in the desk for
Receptionist? I
like,
don't know.
hotels?
No,
Yeah,
it's probably not
yeah,
receptionist.
yeah.
Probably just people.
Yeah,
too.
receptionist or something
Okay.
like that. She been getting calls in the room that she's staying that like her roommate, because it was like a hotel where you had to have a roommate, was like being
Big
all weird
bull.
and stuff and like doing weird things.
Mhm.
And then
Okay,
after
okay.
like a few days, she gets reported for missing. They never find her, and or at least I think they do eventually find her. I don't know, but like she's in a weird
Yeah.
location.
Wait,
And-
what? Oh wait, are you talking about the thing about some lady that was stuffed, you know?
Spoiling the
She got
story.
Oh, so basically, no one knows how he died. They're thinking he committed suicide, or
Ate
she
too
did
much
other
and
stuff,
Obese.
or her
Ate
roommate.
too much.
But there was another thing, which everyone was like a little like nervous about, like, but it made them more sense.
Hotel motel holiday inn.
Was that she
Who the
played
fuck is playing
the-
Minecraft?
No one.
Then who's spamming on their keyboard?
Kevin.
That was
Kevin.
just me. That was just me right clicking the shit out of my mouth.
Kevin's
No,
fucking
that was
battling the
your left
demons
click.
on his. He's battling the virus. Anyway,
Okay, so
continue.
I'm trying to get rid of big chungus.exe. man.
Continue.
Is that this game called the Elevator Game, which is basically this like it's like something like of like Bloody Mary or something like that, where if you
Mary,
press these like a certain number sequence in the elevator
Johnny,
and like go
Johnny,
random
stop.
floors, you will be sent to this like whole entire new dimension,
Ooh.
and that you now like it's
Oh,
like
I wanna
it's like
tell- I
completely
wanna tell.
alternate than the one that you're
What
in.
the fuck?
And
The
then-
number sequence is 8008135.
So yeah, go
supposed
do
to
that
boobies.
at home.
All right.
And then what happened in the
I know
elevator?
I know the steps to the game. I want to say
Wait,
it.
can
Oh
I?
fuck.
Can I? So then the story. So Kevin, how about like if there's some steps I leave out or I didn't like fully say all those things about it, you can like come in. So the steps were that you press the numbers and like, you can take to an
Damn it.
alternate
This-
reality, and then apparently. And then there's this like apparently this lady that comes in the elevator with you,
Fucking
near you,
stop.
and you what?
No, James. Sorry.
And you're not allowed to like talk to her or make eye contact, or else something bad will happen. So the weird part is like because the reason why they think this is because in the security cameras they see in the elevator that she's like pressing random buttons, like random like numbers.
Oh, but you
And
can
then
only
she,
see
like,
us in the
disappeared.
security camera?
Yeah, No, you can't. You could see. No, they caught her like pressing different numbers to different floors.
The lady?
Yeah, the lady who got one missing
Kevin.
and like was and later found dead.
What?
But then they and then and then she like disappears out of nowhere. So they're thinking that she went to the alternate dimension and stuff.
Uh huh.
And maybe she made eye contact
Uh huh.
and died like that. But like they don't know. Kevin, is there any steps that were like
Wait,
things
wait,
they
but
missed
what
out in the
Wait, but
story?
what happens? Like, wait, you see, I remember like you left off where like you're standing there. You're
ripped
not
them
you're not
apart.
supposed to like look. You're not supposed to look at the lady or talk to her. And then what happens?
But I think what
Oh,
the point is
You're
that
just stuck there. You're
hold
stuck in the
on.
elevator.
My headset
I
fell
mean,
and I want to hear
I'm
this
not.
part.
It's weird because like everything's the same except that no one's there besides you and that lady.
What's up?
And and the thing is,
So you're
like,
stuck in
I
that
think,
dimension.
I
Yeah.
think I
Yeah.
and I-
If you make eye contact or touch the lady or something, anything, you get stuck in the dimension.
But how do you leave?
You're able to leave after.
You
After
don't
what?
Go back to
Alright.
If you don't make eye contact or anything with the lady, you're able to leave the other dimension. But if you actually make eye contact or whatever contact with her, you're screwed. You
Well, but
stay
like,
there.
how do you know? Like, will she leave? And that's where you know you're good.
that's the lady.
Will she leave? And that's where you know when you're good.
I don't think she leaves. Either she leaves or she stays in there. Then you just go run to the other dimension when the door opens. Oh my god! So cool.
Oh
Ah,
my
you
god.
got scared.
I didn't get
I
scared.
have these lucid dreams where I don't hear a thing.
I have one story.
Fuck you.
Yeah, no,
I have a game.
go ahead. As long as it makes it.
This time I get
No.
Go ahead as long as it's quick.
All
Yeah.
right, so basically the game is
Actually, we're like 46 minutes in, so it doesn't matter.
all right. So the game is basically you have 12 friends or some, I don't remember the exact
James, shut
number, but all of you guys call each other at the same time,
On your phone.
and then one person one person shouldn't hear like the ringing or you're like someone should actually pick up. And it's basically the question guy. I forgot what the fuck he was called, but basically you're able to ask any question, and you'll get the honest truth. But he's gonna ask you questions, and you have to say the honest truth. And if you don't, he'll take something from you or
fucking
something.
dot.
Like some people like lost their
He takes your
finger or
liver.
something.
They take your liver.
Not the liver.
They there
Give me
was
your
one where
liver.
like they like takes your fingers or something.
Uh-huh.
But like and then can you fucking stop? Jeez. I'm like getting
Continue.
spammed. Holy shit.
What? Are you not on the
Oh my
broadcast?
God.
Discord? Are you not on the
I am. Sorry. But
Why you killing?
but so basically if you have to answer truthfully. If you, once when you're done asking your
Asking.
your
Yes.
question asking your questions, you would have to say like you gotta go, and then he's gonna oh my
I'm about
god
to head out.
he's gonna say to stay, and he'll answer more questions, or he's gonna but like fuck he's the one who has to hang up basically. What the fuck is this?
Oh, that's kind of sad, actually.
What?
So he has to hang up, and you can't hang up, or else like he would try to
get-
contact you again. But after you're done with the game, you're supposed to burn your phone, or else he'll try to contact you again.
Okay, let's do it.
No.
All right,
I'm
go.
up against
Okay.
James.
Ah!
Are you kidding?
The hell is that?
What is spooky?
Spooky
Limo?
time.
Can you delete that?
Oh, spooky. Oh.
Can you delete that?
Delete it?
Yeah.
You just scroll up.
I don't like it.
Okay.
Spooky,
I don't like it.
No worries,
It's still there.
Funny.
Wait, what was it?
Wait,
I
what
didn't
was
get
that?
to see.
It said free candy.
Let me
No one
see.
saw it. Ah, free candy.
Oh, that thing, yeah. I saw that. That's
Your mama.
nasty.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's
Anyway, off the
nasty.
topic of spooky stories, what are y'all being for Halloween?
I don't know.
If you guys go on Justin's Twitter, you'll see what we're being. Except, I mean, besides
Yeah,
everyone.
go follow my
except me.
Twitter. Go follow my Twitter. Min./com.
Am I in that drawing? Am I the only one who's actually wearing that costume?
I'm
Yes.
not trick or treating.
I know, but I'm just saying, costume wise.
Yeah. I don't
Wow.
know, James, where you being, James?
I'm gonna put on a hoodie and put on face paint and be. Whoa! What the? Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna ignore what Kevin just said in the chat.
What? I
but,
just vibed inside. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put on a hoodie and face paint and get a scythe and be like, I'm death. Boo! I'm gonna
Nice.
take your
Oh,
place.
so technically you are when you
Take your
the
man.
drawingness.
I'm gonna fill up a water bottle with like orange Gatorade and call it Soul Juice.
and
where you
and
gonna
then
put it?
just spill it in the hall, like, oh shit, fuck. Like people are slipping and shit. Whoa. I think last year, was it last year? It might have been last year in 8th grade, where like for Halloween I just put on like a squid hat.
Oh wait, Kevin, wait, don't you have to dress up because you're going to the Halloween party?
I don't think you have to dress up.
No, you don't.
No,
Yeah.
he was. I mean, he was at least like, he was telling me and like everyone else that at least do so because it just kind of kills the vibe.
I don't care.
Internet hole, bruh.
I'm just saying, I feel like it's gonna be
Vibe
epic
check.
if we all dress up.
Yo, rich boy check. We got any rich
No, 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 no.
boys?
No.
So I'm looking at you,
Sammy,
Sebby.
say-
Wait,
here.
Savvy.
Sebby, this is your cue.
What?
You're a rich boy.
Okay.
Stop tapping on your mic.
Oh wait, we should dress up as the blonde boys. Fuck off.
What the?
No! Oh no!
Savvy, do the sound effect.
Me,
What?
James, and Sebby. Me, James, and Sebby. We should go to the party dressed up as blonde boys. We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do.
Are you going, Justin?
I'm
Are you
Tommy.
going?
I'm Ethan, and I'm Jerome. He's a one-way ticket to the blonde boys zone.
No, he said he maybe not because he's a meanie.
Yeah, I'm
Fucking
not completely sure. Cause like
God.
I was talking to Sebby because like I don't know, we still got those people, and then what's it called? Sebby told me that Ben is gonna play a game with them where they where they play loud music.
No. Oh,
No,
man.
I don't think that's real. Don't no, I
We're
wouldn't.
not gonna do that. We're gonna play Jackbox and we're gonna play Smash Bros. And
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
still gonna be
Probably
fucking
watch-
loud.
I don't know. They're always fucking loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mama.
One time I was at James. I don't know if you were there, but I was at Joe
I was
Partridge. I was at Joe Partridge's party, one time, and then like we were like, oh that's cute. We were actually like so fucking loud. Like we were like everyone kept screaming and like throwing shit. And I remember Joe Partridge was like, guys, you need to quiet down. You were reading too loud. And be like, okay, and we continued to be loud. and then I just couldn't imagine like what the parents were like. Like what the parents like, oh fucking kill me, bro.
Didn't one time when we went to Ben's house, he was playing like loud Toad music or something like that.
Loud Toad music.
Yeah, everyone was bunched in. I didn't really like that. I mean, it was fun, but the main reason why I didn't like it because like he said, "Oh, we're gonna have a water gun battle. We're gonna have a Nerf gun battle. Bring your DS and Switch." So I had to go out to Five Below, buy a water gun and a Nerf gun, charge my Switch and DS, bring it. We didn't use half the stuff we brung. I didn't use my DS. I didn't use my. Yeah, we did the water gun and Nerf gun for like 0.5 seconds, and that's it.
Oh, Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
I know.
trip. Also, that kind of happened with me in the trip
That
last
fucking
year.
sucked.
When we went to the water park slash theme park, they said to bring your Switch because we're gonna like play like Mario Kart and stuff. And then they switched and brought and said to bring their 3DS. I wasn't
Aw.
informed, so I was the only one with the Switch.
We still have
And
fun
I
time.
And I was having a blast, but I wanted to play Rhythm Heaven. They were doing crossplay, and I would have loved it.
Oh, dun, dun, shh, dun, 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 dun. Okay, sorry.
What the fuck was that?
Oh,
What?
oh, oh, I love you.
Who's making out with
No,
the mic?
stop.
You like that shit?
No, stop.
Fucking dirty
I can't
bitch.
breathe.
Me, Peter Griffin run.
No, stop. I can't breathe. Fatality. You're in the back. Ah,
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, I hear it.
I hear it.
14 seconds.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think this is a nice place to end the podcast. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
This was
I'm
a
not
good-
happy. I'm not happy. I'm just saying.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm agreeing. I just said. Peter, vibe check. Peter Griffin speed run. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Bye, everybody.
What?
Have a happy Halloween.
Yeah. Happy Halloween.
Have a happy
Don't
Halloween.
get raped by clowns.
Fuck, did you really have to say that?
Don't accept candy from big vans.
Yeah, have a happy
14.
have a happy
86 seconds.
Even if it's a child giving you the candy in the big van, don't.
Yeah, just have a happy Halloween. Be safe when trick or treating. If you could trick or treat with a group of friends. It makes it more fun. If you're having a Halloween party, don't get drunk and end up naked on the lawn. If you
I remember seeing this dude,
Wait,
and
before-
like, I was at Queens, and then we were just walking, and then I saw this dude laying down on the fucking street, not the
Oh, yeah.
sidewalk, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, by the way, before we end off, I just want to say I feel like this Halloween, Logan Paul or like people like him are gonna make episode like a test, like prank test. If
Johnny
if
test.
parents are protective about their kids, and Logan's gonna go in a van giving candy to random people,
oh yeah,
random kids.
hey, they're like, hey, come, you want to help me find my dog?
Yeah, Logan Paul.
Is he
I'm
still,
Logan Paul.
still like doing videos, Logan Paul?
I think he is. Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
There was actually just one Reddit post I saw. It was like it was a green text, and it's like I was walking in my neighborhood one day. Middle-aged man in white van drives up to me. He says to me, "Hey kid, you want to go help me find my dog?" I say,
I was
"Yeah."
like, fuck yeah.
Hop in his van. We drive around. We find his dog. Dog gets in van and licks the owner. He drops me off at my home. Save. I go home and get raped by dad.
That's epic.
Go home. And so yeah. Have a happy Halloween. Everyone stay safe. Make sure to
14.866 seconds.
make sure to check your candy.
Don't check your candy. There's totally not a gun in it.
And there's definitely not raisin
Apples,
blades in
beans,
the
and granola.
Oh yeah.
Bye, lovelies.
Bye.
Mwah. 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 Mwah.
I want to kiss you on the mouth. Think of me when you're wiping your butt. Think of me, yeah.
Think of me when you're wiping your mouth. Think of Mason. Wait, no.
Shut up! You don't know who that is.
They're just wiping their butt, and all you hear them say is, "Ugh." Thinking of
Guys,
James.
whenever you're wiping, just think of the broadcast and remember to wipe with your left hand. And only use the left hand.
Yeah, if you use your right one, the fucking tall lady will kill you.
Yeah, she goes.
Yeah. She comes out of your shower and be like, "Bro, use the left hand, bro."
What did I fucking say?
What the fuck?
Come on, man. Okay, bye bye. Mwah.
Bye bye.